to love again.
The Python 5000 pothole patcher is one of the most exciting pieces of equipment in road repair today. It allows one person to prepare a pothole, fill it, and pack it, all in about 2 minutes' time. The Python 5000 is a self-contained unit that travels quickly to the job site at highway speeds. The chassis is compact, lightweight, and has a tight turning radius. And the operator's cab is modern, comfortable, and climate-controlled. The operator's first stop is at the nearest asphalt plant. The Python 5000 doesn't need any special materials. It can use any type of asphalt mix that's readily available, either hot or cold. Ideally, whatever type of material was used to build the road can now be used to patch it. The hopper, which can be easily opened from inside the cab, has a 5-ton holding capacity. Depending on the material being used, it can maintain an asphalt temperature of anywhere between 140 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit. The operator remains safely in the cab during the entire operation. The large cab windows give the operator an excellent view of the working area. At his fingertips are all the controls he needs to create neat, long-lasting patches. The operator drives to the general vicinity of the pothole. The multifunction tool extends out 3 feet from the front of the machine and 6 feet from side to side, so the operator can easily center the tool over the pothole. A blast of air cleans any water, gravel, loose pavement, or other debris from around the patch. If desired, the operator will then apply an emulsive spray coating to the patch. Whether this tack oil is used or not depends upon operator preference as well as road and weather conditions. The asphalt material travels on a conveyor belt to the patch. The operator has full control over how much material is used. The asphalt is then leveled by the screed, which acts much like a rake. Finally, the compaction roller packs the material down into a lasting and durable patch.
in the streets of Edina today, and we're going to learn something that's very near and dear to drivers' hearts, and that is how to fill a pothole. And I'm here with Carl. Carl is one of our public service workers. Carl, tell us about what your job is when you're filling potholes. How do you go about doing it?
So what we do is in the spring, in the fall is our big push for potholes after the winter thaw. And what we usually do, Scott, is we go into plow routes so we stay organized, and we go up and down each street, but we also go off our work order requests too.
Right, so I see you here holding an iPad. I didn't really expect to see that today. So how does an iPad help you do your job?
So it helps a lot. What happens is in the morning when we get to the shop, we go into our tough pad, and all the service requests and pothole requests from the residents, we go right in and go in order, and those are our first priority in the morning.
So those work orders come to us via the Edina to Go app that anybody can get on their phone, right?
Yes, and you can also call into Public Works too.
Fantastic. So a pothole really is the street surface is breaking up and there's something under it that's not supporting the street. What happens? Can you explain that?
Yeah, so what happens is, you can see in these cracks right here, what happens is the moisture gets down in there and gets trapped into the road base. And then what happens is once it freezes and unthaws, it just deteriorates and makes a dish into the road, and it just eventually keeps wearing and wearing, and then we have a huge pothole.
Do you feel like you're filling the same pothole year after year? Do they pop up at the same place?
It seems like it because we're on the same streets, but normally we tack it and it's not usually the same pothole.
Okay. So can you show me how to do this job?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
So the first step, Scott, what we're gonna do is grab our blower to get all the dust and debris out. So this truck's equipped with everything we need. So what I usually do is I come up, try to get all that out, so that we have no debris in there. Now our second step is we're gonna have to tack this so that it adheres, the two layers adhere together.
So tack is just the sticky stuff, liquid kind of, right?
Yep.
All right.
We're gonna tack that. You gotta be careful because it's got a lot of pressure. So we tack that, and we gotta be really careful of residents' driveways. That's our #1 goal. Stay clear of their driveways or their cars that are parked on the street, because it does not come off. Our third step is to grab some asphalt.
And this is hot, right?
Yep, hot asphalt. Then our fourth step, we're gonna rake it. We try to get it as smooth as we possibly can. It doesn't always work out that way, but we try our hardest. Then our last step is to pack it down. All right. You gotta make sure the water is on so that it doesn't stick to the plate. That's it. We go to the next.
the